Hey everyone, it's your girl, TheAriBarbie, and welcome back to the palettes. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to never go broke on Second Life by giving you tips on how to have like a successful business. I'm going to make it a series, but today we'll be talking about starting a shape business. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next upload. So yeah, hey, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but hey Sanchez, hey girl. So yeah, you guys, so I had a shape business for about 2 years, and honestly it has been paying for everything that you see on my land, that you see on my avatar. Like, it's been a minute since I've had to actually come out of my pocket. And having a shape store is very beginner friendly, especially if you do it right. And today I'm going to give you the ultimate guide on how to have a successful shape business. So grab you some tea, grab you a notepad, because we're finna get into it, honey. And honestly, a lot of these tips you can use in a lot of different businesses. It doesn't necessarily have to be for shapes, but we're just gonna give you the tea today. So right now I am on Black Dragon. You can do it on Firestorm as well, but I typically just do it on Black Dragon. If you can take pictures, use Black Dragon. So anyway, one thing we're actually going to show you today is how to create a store. So if you haven't already, is it Josiah? Is it Josiah? Tell me, girl, look, don't have me pronounce your name wrong, baby. Don't do it to me. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Is it Josiah? Did I say it right? I hope so, y'all. Okay. So, yeah. So first of all, we're going to show you how to create a store. When you create a store, the first thing you need to do, well, if it's going to be like a shape store, my shape store is on the same account as my actual avatar account. But if you're going to do like meshing clothes and things like that, I recommend doing it on like a separate account, and you can make the username whatever you're calling your store. I highly recommend that. So first you're going to go to my marketplace, and then right here at the top you can go to create a store. And then once you create a store, you see the little guidelines, which basically you have to make sure that your account is at least 5 days old. You have a payment method on file, and then you can agree to the Second Life marketplace fee, and yeah, and then you just press continue. Oh wait, so as you can see, it says not all conditions are met, see below. It's because my I don't have a payment method on this account, but it is 5 days old. So make sure you do that, and once you hit complete, you are able to go to your store, right? So once you do that, you go ahead and you can go on like Black Dragon. Oh, okay, that's a pretty name. I like that, Josiah. Especially for a girl, I like the way it's spelled. Josiah Sanchez. Oh, that got a cute little ring to it. She said, girl, my name is Josiah Sanchez. Who are you? I'm that girl. Come on, sis. I like Steve. So, okay, so now we're just going to show you how to create a shape, and I'm going to tell you like basically what all you need to make sure that you have to make sure that your business, just to make sure that you're making sales, right? It doesn't actually take long. It's very beginner friendly. Like, it's pretty easy, especially if you're just starting and you want to make some money. I think making shapes is like a good place to start, and then you can branch off and do other things. So, couple of things you want to make sure. We're going to be talking about, just a couple of things. Girl, let me get my notes out. My bad. Okay, so couple of things. So first we're going to make a new folder, right? And title is everything. So when I think about the title, about the folder, I want it for it to be easy to find in your inventory. So I will put like the initials to my business. So mine is Beauty Mark. So I put BM. You can put like a colon, whatever, and you can put the name of your shape. So let's just say the name of my shape is Jasmine, right? So I'm going to put this in here. And typically I actually do have a separate folder where I put all my shape folders in, so that way I can see it all in one space. So once you have your Once you have your folder, you're gonna have a couple of things. So to create a shape, you're gonna have to start from scratch. That way it's under your name and all that. You can start it by creating a whole like avatar, when you get that little, what's the avatar called? Like when you first start Second Life and you have that ugly avatar. Oh, here you go. Okay. So you can just start you like an avatar, or you can just completely do it. My Second Life, my Firestorm been tripping, so I'm not going to even test to go there. So you can just do it like this. Another way you can do it, let's see. Okay, so here's the folder, right? You're going to create a new shape. So you're going to click on a folder, you're going to go to new body parts, and you're going to create a new shape. And then in this shape, why did it do that? In this shape, you're going to rename it, Jasmine, and then whatever head that you're going to do it right? So let's say I'm doing Jasmine Genus Classic. And let's do, it don't have to be this long. I'm going to just use this as an example. So boom, now you have your shape. Let me take this off, actually. Oh, I'm in SOL, baby. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so you have your shape, and then now we're just going to wear it, just like that, right? Actually, whatever. I'm about to ruin my outfit. It's okay. I'll go back to it. So yeah, you're gonna have a shape, and as you can see, her shape is ugly. You gotta start from scratch, child. You want to make sure that your shape is your own. So another thing that you want to make sure you have when you create a shape is, well, especially for your shaping business, is you want to make sure you have your eyebrow shaper. One big tip and one thing that you need to know when you start a shaping business and you have these products in your store, make sure you have a brow shaper to go with it. Your brow shaper is basically how you shape your eyebrows. That's it. And you want to make sure you have that included, because if you don't, people are really going to be talking about how your shape do not look like the picture, because they're going to have an eyebrow shape that's completely different from what you are using. So you definitely want to create your own eyebrow shape to go with it. I'm gonna put eyebrow thing, right? And then I'm going to add a note card. So you need a note card because of course you want to have a style card. A style card, and by style card I just right click and then on the folder and I put new note card. So the style card is where you tell people basically the description of your avatar. So it's going to give, or the information of your avatar. So it's going to give you, or it's going to let your buyer know where the skin is from. You can also tell them that there's no refunds. You know, you can tell them like your company policy. You can tell them what body you're using. You can, you know, give them tips. If you have any deformers, you can let them know what deformers you're gonna put. I make sure mine is very detailed. So when I do it, I make sure I have the landmark in it, or like links, so it's easy for them to find, because I try to make it beginner friendly. If somebody's just now starting Second Life and they buy the shape, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for them to put it together. And then of course you want to make sure that they know, you know, make sure that they are make sure you wear your brow shaper. So, and when you make your note card, you want to make it like nice and neat, but this is just like a little rough draft, right? So these 3 things are the main things that you need to have in your like shape folder when you're making a shape. So another thing you do when you are doing your scans, and this is going to be very, very important, because I can't stand when people do this. I'm going to be really honest with you. When you take your pictures in your ad or whatever skin that you are using to make money off of, please buy that skin. And the reason why I say buy that skin is because, for one, it's going to look clean in your ad pictures, and 2, is giving respect and homage to the creator of the actual skin. It looks, me personally, I feel like it looks bad when somebody has a demo as their ad. You're not putting any effort, you're not putting any money. If you don't have any money to buy new skin, just use the skin that you already have in your inventory. I'm pretty sure half of y'all, when y'all had to try to find y'all new look, y'all probably bought about 10, 30 skins. Use the skins that you already bought. Use those skins. Use the head that you already bought. Use the body that you already bought. You literally do not, the only time, you don't have to buy new mesh bodies or whatever, because you build it up over time. Once you make more money, which is not hard, I promise you, once you make more money, you'll be able to use that money to buy, you know, a new head and a new body. So make sure that whatever skin that you are using for your product, make sure you buy it, right? So don't be walking around, let's see, I think I just got my girl Platinum, y'all know that's my girl crush. Her and what's that? Oh, Mother Chi, baby, they're my crushes. So let's say I get a skin, right? Let me find some skin. Let's say I get a demo skin, and then I put it on my face and I take a picture. Like, it looks super ugly. It just looks super unprofessional. So don't do it. Don't be having demo right on the face and everything. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do the demo watermark. Keep that out. You want to make your ad pictures as clean as possible and as professional as possible. And that throws it off. And to me, I feel like that's just being disrespectful to the actual creative, you know? So don't do it. Just use the skin that you already have if you don't have the money. And again, once you make more money, you can use that to build up your inventory to create shapes and stuff. If you do have the money, just buy some linens and then go out skin shopping. If you are curious to know like what good skins you can get, I do have a video on my channel that tells you how to find a perfect skin, and I give you a couple of creators that I personally use, that I personally adore, and you can just use those if you will. So another thing that you want to do is make sure that your shape is modifiable and copyable. So you want to make sure you give your customers a chance to modify the shape if they want to. I like to think of the shapes as just like a base to get the perfect avatar that you want. I feel like having a base of what you want is so important, and it really can help you out instead of starting from scratch, and it really can save you a lot of time. So when you do it, you can go to properties, and then you can see here it says like next owner, copy, modify, and it has transfer. You want to make sure that you unclick transfer because you don't want your buyer to be able to share that shape to somebody else. So make sure you do copy and modify. That way they're able to copy it if they need to, which is very important because when you create a new shape, well, let's say you buy the shape, right? And then you use that shape, you modify it, and it looks completely different from what you originally had. But now you kind of already messed it up and you can't go back. So it's just easier just to have it on copy and then modify, of course. So yeah, you right click on a shape, you go to properties, and you make sure modify copy is clicked, and then you make sure transfer is unclicked. Same thing with the eyebrow, make sure it's copy, modify, unclick, transfer. The style card is up to you. I don't recommend doing transfer. I mean, people gonna do what they want to do regardless if you got a raggedy buyer, but me personally, I just unclick that and then just do copy, and then I will unclick modify and transfer. That's me personally. You can do what you want to do. So once you have this, you can find a skin that you want to use. Oh, excuse my dog. So yeah, you can find a skin that you want to use. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. And with the avatar, you can add on anything that you want onto the avatar. Like if she has moles and like certain deformers add-ons that's in the pit that you're gonna have on a picture, make sure you either give a disclaimer or you put those links to those add-ons in your style card too. And another thing is, for me, I don't do demos just for the simple fact of when you do doing demos with shapes is I don't know how to say it. I guess you could say it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, you can do a demo on your shape, but I feel like the demo is going to do more harm than good, because once you get the demo and the person tries the demo, it's not going to look like that shape. And I'm saying this because in order for you to get that actual look, you would need the skin, the eyebrow shaper, and the shape of your face and body. You would need those in order for your avatar to look like the ad. So if somebody puts on the demo, and you're not gonna want to put, your style card in your demo, because now they can just get it and they don't have to buy the shape. And you're not going to want to add those things. So me, I don't put the demo, but what I do is I will pull up my Gyazo, and I use Gyazo GIF. And when I do the Gyazo GIF, I am able to just, I would say screenshot it, but I'm able to give like a quick recording of how the shape looks in world. That way they can see that it's accurate. And because I use Black Dragon a lot for my store for quality purposes, I'll make sure that I put using Black Dragon Viewer, and then I let them know if you need any help, please let me know. Because some people you just can't help. Some people don't want that help, but you want to make sure you have these disclaimers. So let me show you guys what I mean. So you can do your Gyazo, and once you do your Gyazo GIF, it will look something like this. And as you can see like she has like a nice little video, and then I'll tell you where to put that in your marketplace store. So yeah. Another thing that you want to do is make sure that you are consistent. It's very important that you stay consistent in anything that you do, of course. And when you are consistent, you're constantly putting stuff out there. That means people are constantly looking, because people are looking for a new shape every day. And you'll be surprised of the people who don't even know how to create a shape. Or who don't even know how to shape themselves, and they want to be pretty, they want to be cute, you know what I mean? Like, having a nice looking avatar is something that a lot of us people like, having aesthetically pleasing things, you know, especially if you want to do a lot, especially if you want to be a baddie, especially if you want to go make money off of your looks on Second Life. It's important. So it's important that you always put out good quality shapes and content and product and ads out there, so that way people can look at it, because sometimes they'll do recently views, sometimes they'll do relevance, right? So you want to make sure you are being consistent. You can either do every day if you have the time. You can do 6 in one day and then throw it out. You can do like 3 times a week. Just make sure you are being consistent and you throwing things out there. Like, with shape business, it's very important to be consistent. Like, that's the main part. You want to be consistent. Actually, make sure you're putting at least 1 or 2 shapes out a week. Take the time. Once you get used to it and you get the hang of it, it's going to take like 2 hours to do a shape. Especially you take your time. Another thing is, if you wouldn't wear that shape yourself, do not put it in your store. Don't do it. Once you create your shape and you create your avatar, and once you are done, if you can't look at her and be like, dang, you know what, I think I'm gonna take this avatar for myself instead of putting it out on marketplace, you should not be putting it out on there. Like, you really shouldn't, because if you don't like it, somebody else probably not gonna like it. And so just take your time on it and really give it the love and care. Like, don't just sit there just to do it just to make money, because you're not going to make money. Because if it's ugly and you got that demo watermark, you're not going to make any money. When you price your things, make sure it's a reasonable price, Don't be putting your avatar product for like 1,000 lindens and you only doing 1 shape, and your style card don't have no links or nothing. No, don't do that. Some people, like, shapes can range from like $250 to like $3,000. The choice is yours on how you want to price it, but I would say look at your market and then do research and what the market is looking like for the shapes, and then just go by that. And what are you doing to be different? What are you catering to? Are you like a gymnast girl? Are you doing like baddie, Instagram baddie type of avatars? Are you doing doll like avatars? Are you doing realistic avatars? Are you going, different body shapes? Things like that. Are you doing for the chocolate girls? Are you going to do it for the light skinned girls? Are you doing it for all the Asian girls, the Caucasians? Are you doing shapes for bimbos? Know your market. I'm more of a baddie person. I do shapes for baddies. Like, you want to be a baddie bimbo, like, you know, shapes that you will want to see at the strip club. That's how I do my shapes for. So it's very important that you know who your market is going to be. Also, you want to make sure that you promote it on Instagram. Promote it on Instagram. Promote it on Fiverr. My favorite is Instagram. You make a lot more money. You just promote it on Instagram. You can do it on your account. You can do it on a separate account. Me personally, I kind of do both, but I mainly try to do it on a separate account. I actually been chilling lately, so I'm not going to just sit here and really just show you guys. Like, you're not going to see anything updated. And it shows. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So when you promote it, you know, you can put it in your bio saying, you know, this is my business, or you can choose not to. It really doesn't matter, especially you got like haters among you that will be like, oh no, I'm not gonna buy for her, just for the simple fact of she is her. People are different. I want to show you what I mean. So here is my shape business, and I haven't posted in a while. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a minute, and I ought to be ashamed of myself. I would have made more money if I did. But as you can see, I don't have no demo. I do make sure mine's is limited quantities, because I don't want everybody, you know, trying to walk around and do it. So mine's is limited quantities of shapes, and on here, this is where I just promote it on a separate account. I do have like Instagram stories where I'm showing people like the makeovers. This is my favorite one, child. Look at that. So yeah, I have a shape over. I have like another story for like, you know, the shapes that I'm doing, and it's just a chance for people to like look, because again, people's always chasing their, some people's always getting new shapes, so it's good. Ooh, this was my favorite one, y'all. Oh, I had to take this one for myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. So people are changing their looks every day. So once you get the hang of it and you're constantly posting, especially on your social media, they're gonna look at it and be like, ooh, like I want to do that. I want that shape. Like, let me see. It's just like having a different Barbie doll, you know? It's having like a different collection. So I recommend having a social media and just promoting yourself. You can do it on Facebook too. The choice is yours. Yeah, the choice is yours on what you want to do with it. But so those are the tips. And it's also good to have custom shapes as well. So you can promote it in your note card, because I know for me, there was a time where I was buying shapes, and if I like your shapes, I'll probably be buying 3 of your shapes and try it out and be like, hey, can you do a custom shape for me as well? And you can charge it as you want. You can be creative with it as you want. Just make sure your quality is good and you're being consistent. Also, stay on top of what is popular and what is new. So like when BBL impressions came out, you know, make sure you know, if that's your genre, if baddies and the bimbos was your genre, then you make sure that you got the BBL body and you made shapes for it, because people are going to be looking for that. People are going to be like, oh, like what's the shapes like I need to get a shape. Also, when you do your bodies, you can do like just legacy, you can do just E-body, reborn. The choice is yours. Just make sure that it correlates to your audience, your market. Mine is for curvy girls, so the shapes that I advertise, the bodies that I advertise for my shapes are going to be like curvy girls, because 9 times out of 10 that's who it's for. So yeah, now I'm going to show you. So once you have all that, and let's say you pick your skin, you can just go into your shape and you can create your shapes the way you want it. I do have tips, shaping tips for Impression, Cupra, and Reborn in my channel already, so I won't be really shape in a video. So if you want to know how I shape my certain bodies that I have, you can go ahead and check out my YouTube channel, and you'll see the videos there that give you tips and stuff, so you can work on that and you can start making your business, girl. So once you do that, you want to make sure you're not wearing the shape anymore, because now once you finish doing all that, you're going to want to put on like your regular shape if you want to. Yeah, let me put on my regular shape. Here we go. Put on my regular shape. Oh, feels a little different. I don't know if this is her. It's gonna be her today. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna want to put on like your shape back on, whatever shape you want to do, because you won't be able to upload it to the marketplace like that. So as you can see here, I got all the shapes like right in here. So I'm gonna go back to the shape that I created, right? I'm gonna right click it, and then I'm gonna right click the folder, and I'm gonna put it in copy to marketplace listings. Once I put it to copy marketplace listings, I'm just going to drag it. I think you'll see it right here. See, you can see all my shapes, and this is the shape right here. So I'm just going to right click it and create listing. So now I'm going to show you how to upload it to your actual Second Life. Let me just log back into my account. I'm going to show you how you upload it. I'm just going to delete it right back. So once you do it, you want to make sure you are logged into, the account of your store. And then once you do that, did I do it right? Let me make sure I did it right. Okay. So to make sure you did it, you can go to listed, and you want to look for the name. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Here you go. So you want to go to unlisted, and then you can check for errors to make sure errors, ain't nothing weird going on. So you see if it's unlisted, and then you can go to your marketplace. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Here's your marketplace. You go to my marketplace, and you go to my store. Once you go to my store, you can go to like your relevance. I'm thinking relevance is like what's people like really out looking for. You can check your best selling to see what is really selling right now. You definitely want to keep it up. But so yeah, you want to go to my merch home, and this is basically like the back end of your business. And then you can see like managed listings, and this is where you'll see all your shapes, which is right here. And in your managed listings, you can go to edit. And once you go to edit here, you can ignore all this. You can put activate while you edit. You can put copy and modify, so the buyer knows that while you can copy and modify the shape when they look on marketplace. You really can ignore all this if you want to. It really doesn't matter. Product features, you can add whatever head that you are using and whatever body that you are using in it. So like, let's say it's for Genesis, I'm gonna put Genesis and I'm gonna put Legacy. And then for description, this is where you want to add your disclaimers and, a nice short description. Don't put anything too long. Like for one, I would say for first, I'll put no refunds unless, double purchase. So that's one you want to make sure that you have on there. Oh shoot, that does look ugly. So no refunds unless a double. For good customer service, I definitely let them know if you are having any issues. To be feel free to let me know. So you can say feel to contact me. You can put down your social media information where they can look you up. You can put that in your note card, or you can put that in the extended description. I do both, so that way, you know, it's very easy or relatively easy to find me, to contact me if you need any help. Then you can tell them a little bit more about your shape, you know, who the shape is for. Like, you know, I made this shape with love for my classic one girls, period. And then I'll say this shape includes eyebrow shaper, shape, and style card. I'll put in detailed style card because normally mine will be detailed. So I'll put in detailed style card, right? You can keep it short like that. It's up to you. If you want, I would recommend researching. Find shape stores that you really admire, that you really love, that you find are successful, that's close to the type of business that you want to have. Find those people, find those shapes, and research them. See like what they're putting out, see what they're catering to, see their descriptions, and and notice how when you see their business, you can tell who they're kind of like catering to. So yeah, so I put all that in there. So keywords, your keywords is basically going to put your stuff out there when somebody is searching for it. So one thing you want to make sure it's relevant, make sure it's your tags. There you go, it's your tags to your product, so make sure it's relevant. So if I'm doing Genesis, I'll put Genesis. I'll put like, if I'm doing classic one, I'll put like classic one, head one, whatever. Whatever body I'm using, let's say I'm using Legacy. If I'm doing more than one, I'll put all those in there. Girl, if I got a hairstyle by creator Foxy, say curvy women, shape, you gotta separate by commas. So you want to do like shape, you know, add all your stuff in there. So you have to choose category. The category is basically like whatever shape that you want to do, like complete avatars. I think the ones I usually do is like curvy. You can just shape. So you can see that, and then it'll give you all these options. So you can do female avatar shape. Normally I put like mine's like under the curvy female shapes, because that's who I'm catering to anyway. So you put your price here. Let's say I'm doing mine for like 400 lindens. So if you see this video URL, this video URL is what I'm talking about where you put your Gyazo, which I definitely did just exit out of. So give me a second, let me try to find it. If not, I'm just gonna have to add a new one. Okay, cool. So this is the link of where you're gonna add your Gyazo. What's the word I'm looking for? Gyazo link. That way, that's like basically their demo, right? Oh, I forgot. That's something. And if you're going to do this method for demos, make sure you put it in your description, like saying, hey, there's no demo, but click the link below and you'll be able to see a video of how the shape looks in world. Boom. So that way, give me a second. So let me let this load so I can tell you guys what, because we about to get this money. Hey, we about to get this money. Okay, so you just copy a link, and then you can put the link like right here, and here, so we can have limited or unlimited if you want to. The choice is yours. When you do your pictures, your size pictures, and make sure you write this down. Your side pictures can either be like 1,000, and you can edit it off of Canva. You can do it on like GIMP. GIMP is like a free version of Photoshop. Or you can do it on Canva, which is a website if you don't want to download anything. So yeah, make sure you do it over there. And oh yeah, and if you want to see like how I take my pictures, there's a video on how I take my pictures, so you can use that for your ad. But let's say you want to create a shape on Canva, you can do that. If you can just create a Canva website, y'all, I'm giving y'all all the tea. I'm telling y'all my whole business, honestly. Oh shoot, did I exit out of that like a dummy? Okay, so anyway, that's loading. But here's the Canva website. On here, this is where a lot of people like edit their YouTube thumbnails and all that. As you can see, I edit my YouTube thumbnail from here. Yeah, you can see. So here's like a shape that I did. So as you can see, I use Canva to do one of my shapes, and that's actually what I've been doing lately instead of GIMP, and I like it more. So you can do your ad pictures through Canva, and as you can see, it looks clean. I have like my business watermark here. In the ad picture, I have the name of the head that's in the ad, and then I have the body that is on, the title of her, like what's her name, and then because I do more than one bodies, I just make sure what I'm compatible with. And then, you know, here's the startup second life shape that you guys saw me do in the, you know, startup video for how you create your avatar and stuff. So you want to make sure you do that. Let's go back to the website. And then yeah, so you can just upload it to there. If you want to like really be making some money and you really got that time, you can upload a couple of pictures. Instead of just having one as your ad, you can have one of you can have like another picture that has just a face and another picture that has like the full body. That way when they look through those pictures, they can see exactly what they're getting, and then they're more likely to buy it with more pictures. So that's another tip for you to know. Here you have like your title. This will automatically pop up because it's the name of your folder, but you can do like you know, you can do something. You can do like Genesis classic shape with style card, because then they're going to see the ad anyway. Featuring, let's say this Lexi, so I would say featuring Legacy, right? And then once you have all those things and you have like your link, you can, I think I did, yeah, so you can update. Okay, so as you can see, I had already clicked active, so it's already active. You can hit preview to see what it's like. I don't have any pictures available right now, but this is what the picture will be. Make sure you have your pictures. Make sure your skin don't have demo watermark on it, and make sure it's clean. If you want to take a picture, you don't necessarily have to use Black Dragon. If you can't, you can use Firestorm too. Just use depth of field and put your stuff on ultra, and you can find that in your preferences through graphics. You can play with that then. You can play with your environmental and your personal lighting and all that there as well. So yeah, here is the title, and then you can see like I have my description, and then since I already put my tags in, whatever keyword that they put into their search engine, my product is going to pop up. And so then you can like view the video, and then that way when you view video, as you can see, they can see how the avatar look on world, and it's pretty accurate. It's an accurate way. So you ain't gonna get no demo booth, but you know, here's the link. So that's another thing that you can do. And once you do that, then you're good to go, and you can just keep on making, creating, and people will buy from you. When you first start, I recommend doing it like at least once a day. If you have like one free day, I would say take the time to create more than one shape, and you can either upload it all at once, or you can go to like you can upload it all at once and then just activate it. Click that hold up. You can click that button right here. You can click this, boom, not active, and it says updated successfully. If you want to activate it, you just click it. So you can like upload all these in one day. Just click, like, add all your stuff in there and then just click it, the green button, each day. That way you're constantly like on that first new page and you're constantly adding and stuff. That way somebody has a chance to see what you're doing and see your product. You can delete it. You just right click on actions, delete. Hold up, let me make sure I'm doing it right now. Take actions, delete it. I'm gonna unclick it first because I don't want no merit. So delete it. You can test delivery if you want to, but I know my delivery is good. And yeah, so what is this? Okay, see. So yeah, and that's what happened if it's not active. And yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it. Oh, no problem. So that is basically like a detailed way to make some money on Second Life. I will be doing a series on different ways and like giving you all the tea on different ways to make some money. So make sure to go ahead and subscribe just in case you guys want to see other ways to make money and how to make that money, because people can tell you like, oh, you can make money by doing this, that, and the third, but it's like, how do you actually make money? How do you want to be successful? So I want to put you guys on a road for success here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have like a suggestion, or like, let me know if you want me to make a video on how to make money on doing something. Let me know. I might just tell you guys how to be able to apply at a strip joint, you know what I'm saying, at a little joint, at a gentleman's club, and make money over there, and like where to go to make some money. That's for adults only, you guys. So if you're under 18, then that's not gonna be for you. That's not gonna be the tea for you, baby. That's not even tea. That's like alcohol. That's wine. So yeah, if you're interested, just make sure you subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.